two well now wear black and black. What did they happen?
Sure. One our guy will die.
What did the name?
Sure, Mohbad.
Mohbad?
Yeah.
Who be Mohbad?
I want Calabar guy when they say he work for your Ghana, Mali. You know, settle and I can send people go kill him.
The Calabar boy work for your guy?
He work for your guy and your guy don't want behind, you know what settle him. So the boy won't come out, now he send people go kill him.
Ever since Yoruba, aka Mohbad, died in the month of September, a lot of people are being dragged to be allegedly responsible for his death. And we had the likes of Sam Larry, we had the likes of his former boss, Naira Mali. We also had the likes of Zino Liski, his one-time friend, and should I call it Paddy Man in our recent times. We also had the NDLEA. Yes, the NDLEA. Those people. But we are coming to them. We also had his father, as his father was one of the key factors that pushed the death forward, because he was said that he wasn't even dead at the time of burial, so I think he was buried alive. And his father really hurried the death because he was saying that in Yoruba land, the circumstances surrounding his son's death does not permit him to keep his son for long. Hello? What if we had a Jesus Christ situation whereby he was raised to life, or a Lazarus situation whereby he was in hospital and raised to life? But his father was just in a hurry to, end his life, and I wonder why. And someone else has actually been brought into the picture. Okay. And this is coming from the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, as they said that the suspect arrested for injecting Mohbad is not a registered nurse. It's not a registered nurse. Okay. The National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Lagos State Council, has said that the person reportedly arrested for injecting Mohbad is not a registered nurse. Now, the association disclosed this in a press statement signed by the State Secretary, Toba Odumoshu, on the 23rd of September 2023. He said, and I quote, "The National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Lagos State Council, expresses its deepest condolences to the families and associates of the late musician, songwriter, Ireolua Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, during this difficult time. Now our thoughts and prayers are with them as we mourn his tragic passing. Now we fully support the ongoing investigations into the circumstances surrounding his death and urge the relevant authorities to leave no stone unturned in the pursuit of justice for him rather. However, we must stress the importance of professionalism in reporting and conducting the investigation. The National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives is closely monitoring the situation with keen interest, and our preliminary investigations indicate that the individual reportedly taken into custody by the police for providing care to Mohbad is not a registered nurse." It's not a registered nurse, indeed. Okay. We emphasize the critical need to verify qualification and professional status of individuals before labeling them as healthcare professionals. Furthermore, we call on the investigating authorities and the media to exercise caution and accuracy in their reporting during investigations. We will not tolerate any misrepresentation of nurses and the nursing profession. That's the bit of the module to take on this report. But we've gotten the whole, the key thing we wanted to hear. And that is to say, the person that provided care to Mohbad is not a professional nurse. Hey, God. What is Nigeria literally turning into? Why do we want to behave like, let me use the word, those serial killers that don't even think before they do things? We are people with flesh and blood. You're providing care to somebody you know you're not fit. Just leave it. How much do they want to pay you that would not finish? If Nigerian people have the mentality that any money you have, it's going to either finish or you're not going to go down in your grave with it. I believe Mohbad was rich to an extent. Was he buried with any of the money? No. He's not even dead yet, but relatives are already planning on how to split the money without even involving his wife. That is to show sometimes the money you even make instead, you don't even know who will use it for you. You don't even know if your family would even benefit from it. And someone is here providing care for somebody that she's not even verified. The Lord is our strength. Because at this point, they are not, the six of them should just be arrested. I wonder why they are still wasting time to even arrest Naira Marley. Because that boy literally put that boy through a whole lot of mental difficulties. Why are they wasting time to arrest him? A lot of Nigerians got reacting as they found about this death of Mohbad and this lady that has even finally come out now and she's not even a registered nurse. Anyway, let's see what Nigerians got to react about, and trust me, it's going to blow your mind. Why would they let someone who is not verified to actually prefer professional care to a dying man? I don't seem to understand. How do you take people's life in Nigeria today? Is it like the water we fetch from our boreholes? Or is it like something we pick on the floor? Please, somebody should explain. Exactly what I am asking. Why would you let someone who is not a professional handle a case? And that is why Mohbad was just assumingly said to be dead, but he wasn't even dead. Because people were being they were being, someone there was just being so, she wasn't even being conscious. She was, okay, let me just do what I want to do for the money's sake. Because I believe she was paid for what she did. If she's not a nurse, that means she should be, I want to use the word pimp, from somewhere, picked up and brought up to do a job. What someone else could not do, she could do. That's just her problem. Anyway, let's move on. The NDLEA has to report themselves for all of this. First of all, I think if they had not given him that pill, we would just have a delusional Mohbad and not a dead Mohbad. Okay, so they were part of his death. Why would someone who is not a professional be handling cases that are very critical like that of Mohbad? I feel that woman should not only be arrested, but her entire family should be dragged in for this because they also ate the money she was paid. Okay, I don't know how much she was paid, and I can't say she was paid. It's an alleged attempt to say that she was paid, but obviously, let's face the real fact. You don't kill somebody for free, do you? Okay. This whole mobile story has been really disheartening, as this boy is not up to the age I would say is comfortable to die. He's just 27. Why would someone be so quick to kill a soul? That woman should be put behind bars for life. I don't think arresting that lady and other people coming out to say she's not a registered nurse is enough for me. She should be sentenced to death by lethal injection. Okay, Nigerians, we do firing squad, not lethal injections that much. But I get your point. Okay, so she should face the whole pain she made Mohbad to face. Lethal injection or nothing for me, for that lady. Mohbad had been through a lot, but for me at this point I would just say let the dead breathe, because dragging all these people, they'll just stay in jail for a few couple of weeks and then they are out. No be Nigerian government again. We know them. Okay, it's very disheartening that the government we have today is not literally favoring the youth. It's against the youth at some point. After they will say that, okay, this is the case where Reno Omokri is supposed to come and talk. If it's to drag Peter Obi for not speaking, he would come. But now to come and talk about this particular one and get the government involved, he will not talk. Only God will make them to thief his phone so that he will not have the lights to come on social media to talk again. Okay, I'm not praying for them to steal his phone because he can purchase like 300 more if he wishes to. But anyway, that's a lot of things we could hear about Mohbad. More just are still coming up. As in the next video, we'll be telling you why Mohbad's mother actually said she doesn't really like telling people she's Mohbad's mother. I don't know if she was a side chico, but let's just see. Let's see how the next video goes as we get to tell you more about Mohbad's history, Mohbad's death, and probably the future of his young son. As it's a lot of Nigerians are dragging the wives to go for a DNA test, and furthermore, another woman has come up that she had a child for Mohbad. A whole lot of stories are coming up. Do well to stick to InfoGist TV, and we'll give you more updates on Mohbad.